using props 101, an educational presentation. Using props in your toy soldier displays, a great or a unique figure or a band or a model that you want to feature and you want to show off to either by putting it on the display on the shelf or to take some photographs of it. So your first option is just to take your wonderful item and you plunk it down on a shelf. That's the first your first option. But of course, I'm going to present other ways how you can use by using a few easy type props. We can get a better visual presentation. My definition of a prop is a secondary item such as a scenic tree, wall, fence, backdrop, etc., or some other element to complement and enhance the presentation of the featured item. So it's not about creating a diorama or a vignette. It's merely to enhance, easy methods to enhance.
Bob,
almost done here.
Bob, have you got palm trees there? Have you got palm trees?
I do.
Oh, good. I'm interested now. I'm interested.
Yeah.
Do you think, sort of collectively as a group, what do you think the best sort of item is for a prop? You know, you've got your single bits and pieces. What do you think's the best thing that you can use to put
I think
on
a tree.
display?
I think a tree is the tree or a shrub. Shrubbery. You need shrubbery. So okay. So there's your beautiful toy soldier, and you just plunk it down on your shelf, and there you're done. Or you set them up on the shelf, and there you're done. Okay. This is what one of my shelves looked like, just a mishmash of stuff on a shelf. It's there, but it's nothing amazing. So first thing I'm seeing is first thing to do is to put some sort of ground cover on. There's a lovely model tank on a piece of felt. There it is, the base model. Well, it's not the same one without felt. So just even put a base layer of something on. That's just probably an old sheet. These aren't all my photos, of course. Some are, many are, but oops, not that. Oh, no. There, or there it is, a nice grass mat, just to highlight the soldiers. Just by putting it on a base color, which can be color paper, felt, textured like that, or even a temporary plinth. That base plinth is not part of the figure. The figure is just from there type thing. So that's it. Just to then you can look at, how about a backdrop, color paper, a photograph, homemade artwork, box art, a building wall, a book, a wall of trees and shrubs. I don't know. There's actually this photo I stole from James's presentation. Yeah.
And there's the palm trees.
Yes. Palm trees. That's right. Yeah. Just display the box they came in behind. There's another presentation just with a I'm not sure if that's a flag or a box.
Should that be Prince Andrew?
Yeah.
Handle it, Bob. Handle it. That's treason.
Yeah. So, same thing, just a box in behind. Hey, I just put some shrubbery in behind. How about a building, like as a background? Just take some, and that building. Oops, the shrubbery there was only that thin, and the building was only that thin. And as Eric pointed out, you look at places like I got that at Salvation Army, or you take a you get a more substantial building and put it in behind. There's the thickness of that building that was in behind. Then you progress to you have ground cover and a backdrop. What's actually impressive about these guys is these are the little Airfix 1/72 figures. That's pretty nice. I don't know. I didn't do that. Whoever did that was nice. Britain's sells a series of these little backdrops. They're just slightly larger than a postcard type thing. So there's what it is. That's the backdrop. There's a photograph with a figure in front of it. You know, it's nothing spectacular, but it enhances the image of the figure, as opposed to just the figure standing there by himself on a shelf. Another one, just a basic base and a backdrop color, just probably 2 pieces of paper at that stage. I'm trying to point out is that we're not trying to make a real vignette or a diorama here. We're not looking at a professional type thing. It's something that you can easily do in a few minutes, and it just makes things pop out more. Just put the box in the background. Put the box in the background. Put the boxes in the background and some colored paper on the bottom. Box in the background with a piece of felt. Just the boxes. Just the boxes again. Just the box. Just pieces of felt on the base there. The box it came in and a piece of felt on the base. Here's one of Eric's. It's got some textured. Is it textured paper, Eric?
No, that's felt.
That is felt. Okay. Obviously, his figures. In the background is the wall. I made a big mistake a couple of years ago. I had a Hougoumont in 1/32, big thing, and I realized it was too big for me to use, so I sold it to Eric. And I've regretted it ever since, because Eric uses those walls as backdrops for the photos and they really pop out the thing. There's another one of Eric's photos. Just the base is just something you buy at Michael's. It's from their Christmas display things, I think, and that's part of the Hougoumont walls there that I got in the background, and some sort of a photo in the upper left.
Oh,
so
Bob?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, go back to the other picture. I just want to say something before you go on. Guys, just so that you know, these 6 figures are part of what I really enjoy doing. Andrew, if you're still there, you can see what I've done here. This is variations on a theme. So this is the same figure, but Britain's never made all of these. So we've got a Japanese officer, Russo-Japanese War, Egyptian officer, French with the red trousers, French in horizon blue. We have Prussian, Franco-Prussian War, and then Prussian World War I. So yeah, okay, go on, Bob.
Yep. And you see this, it doesn't have to just be staged for a photograph. That would look equally impressive just sitting on the shelf like that. There's another one of Eric's. Eric's just put a piece of wall in the background type thing, and felt on as the base. This is Eric's also, same thing, just a piece of felt and some sort of little background ornamentation.
Eric, who makes those? Are those like Haitians?
Yeah, that's this is one of my favorite sets, Brendan. They're made by Beaugest. I saw this set years ago, so I contacted them and I said I wanted to get this because this is really unique. Because I mean, it's about the only company I know that makes Haitian soldiers from the Haitian Revolution.
Yeah, they're very nice.
And I mean the common theme throughout all these photographs, of course, is ways to enhance the presentation of the models. You know, you can always just plunk the models down on a shelf and say, aren't they pretty? But doing something like this just makes them all just pop right out. And they don't have to be, the models don't have to be great works of art or anything. It makes it really interesting. It highlights the model. This is one that I do. This is just white felt and a background image.
Keep those old Christmas cards.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I was thinking.
Same background image, same white felt. This is one of Andrew's. This is one of Andrew's where he's taken a foreground material on the base, some sort of an image in the back, and sometimes you don't even want a realistic looking photograph in the background. That sort of image that he's got there, it complements the toy soldier look of it all.
The base on that one was that was all printed. There's no 3D. It's literally just a piece of paper. That.
Oh wow! Yeah. Wow. And I'm not sure who did that one. I forget what presentation.
That was one of mine. Yeah.
Was that one of yours too, Andrew? Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the nights. Yeah.
There's your building again that you just featured, and of course, you know, he's got a base, a background, and the figures. Now the figures would look beautiful on their own, but they look so much nicer in combination with a base and a background. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this one out. That's okay. There's grass type cover, and then I think it's just a photograph in the background. I don't think it was photographed outdoors. It's
like
just
a calendar
photograph.
Picture.
Yeah, a calendar picture. That's it.
Another good place to get landscape images.
This is one of James's, isn't it? Or is this one of yours too? Andrew, is this yours?
No, that's one of Graham Hilditch's. At 45 mils. Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's interesting because it's got the ground cover, it's got a background image, but it also has more physical 3D props in the midground to kind of hide the seam between the background image and the. So it's got a combination of all sorts of things. This is just mainly to show the prop in the background, the prop in the tent. Artifacts. I didn't take a lot of photos of artifacts and stuff. A lot of these pictures, I just set them up this afternoon and snapped a picture just to show, you know, I've got a replica pistol type thing. You put some toy soldiers around it. It's got a totally different dynamic rather than just a bunch of toy soldiers stuck on the shelf. This is one of Eric's. Eric's did a combination of a really nice ground cover, a background photograph, which painting, which you got at a Salvation Army or something, did you?
Yeah, Value Village. I think I got that.
And in the middle ground there, that's a physical prop. That's a model, a plastic, prop.